Early life and background. Sulley Muntari was born on August 27, 1984, in Konongo, a town in the Ashanti region of Ghana. Raised in a football-loving community, Muntari's love for the game began at an early age. Growing up in a family that was passionate about sports, he played football on the streets of Konongo with friends and local youths, showcasing his natural talent. His quick feet, powerful shots, and fiery attitude on the pitch set him apart as a young player, and it wasn't long before local coaches took notice of his skills. Muntari's journey into professional football began when he joined the youth team of Liberty Professionals, one of Ghana's most reputable clubs. At just 15 years old, Muntari's potential became undeniable. And his rise through the ranks of Liberty Professionals was swift. His performances for the youth team quickly earned him a spot in the senior squad, and by the time he was 17, Muntari made his debut in the Ghana Premier League. His strength, vision, and ability to control the midfield were apparent, and it was clear that he had the potential to make a mark on both domestic and international football. Muntari's performances in the Ghana Premier League drew attention from several European scouts, and his big break came when he signed for Udinese Calcio, an Italian Serie A club, at the age of 18. His move to Europe marked the start of what would become a highly successful and varied international football career. Early career in Europe. After moving to Italy in 2001, Muntari began his professional career with Udinese Calcio in Serie A. Although he initially struggled to find his footing in the highly competitive Italian league, his natural ability soon shone through. Muntari's powerful runs, tough tackling, and leadership qualities made him an instant favorite among Udinese fans, and he quickly became an essential part of the midfield. In his early years at Udinese, Muntari was primarily used as a defensive midfielder, a position that allowed him to showcase his physicality, stamina, and knack for breaking up opposition attacks. However, his technical abilities were also on display, as he demonstrated a strong passing range, vision, and the ability to score long-range goals. During his time with Udinese, Muntari's performances in Serie A earned him a reputation as one of the best African midfielders of his generation. His tenure at Udinese was marked by consistent performances in both domestic and European competitions. He helped the club achieve solid finishes in Serie A, which allowed them to compete in European tournaments like the UEFA Cup. Muntari's time in Italy also provided him with the opportunity to improve his tactical understanding of the game and adapt to the higher level of competition in Europe. Move to the Premier League. Portsmouth and success. In 2007, after a successful spell at Udinese, Muntari made a high-profile move to the English Premier League, signing with Portsmouth. His transfer to Portsmouth marked a new chapter in his career, as he had the chance to play in one of the world's most competitive leagues. At Portsmouth, Muntari became an instant hit with fans due to his hard work, strength, and versatility in midfield. Muntari's first season with Portsmouth saw him become a key figure in the team's midfield, and he was widely praised for his ability to control games. His physical presence allowed him to dominate in the middle of the park, while his composure on the ball and accurate passing made him a central figure in Portsmouth's attack. The 2007-2008 season proved to be a memorable one for Muntari, as he helped Portsmouth secure FA Cup glory, with the club defeating Cardiff City 1-0 in the final. Muntari's powerful performances in the competition were integral to the team's success, and he became one of the standout players in the Premier League. Muntari's time at Portsmouth was also marked by his ability to perform on the international stage. His dynamism, stamina, and defensive contributions earned him praise as one of the best box-to-box midfielders in the Premier League. While at Portsmouth, Muntari's strong performances caught the attention of major European clubs, and in 2009, he made another move. This time to Inter Milan, one of Italy's most prestigious clubs. Success at Inter Milan. Muntari's time at Inter Milan began in 2009, when he joined the club from Portsmouth in a transfer that was widely regarded as a significant coup for Inter. Under the guidance of then-manager José Mourinho, Muntari's skill set was honed to perfection. He played as a central midfielder and often found himself in a more defensive role, but his box-to-box style of play allowed him to contribute to both ends of the pitch. Muntari's versatility made him an invaluable asset to Inter Milan. He played a crucial role in the team's midfield during their 2009-2010 season, which saw the club win a historic treble. Inter won the Serie A, Coppa Italia, and the UEFA Champions League, with Muntari making key contributions in both domestic and international competitions. His ability to break up opposition attacks and make powerful forward runs helped to balance Inter's midfield and allowed the team to control games effectively. Muntari's defensive discipline and work ethic made him an essential part of the Inter Milan midfield during their treble-winning season, and he gained praise for his resilience and leadership. Though often a supporting player in terms of attack, his commitment and tactical awareness allowed him to be a standout performer in one of Europe's most successful teams during this period. Brief stints at other European clubs. After his successful spell at Inter Milan, Muntari spent time at several other clubs in Europe. In 2012, he moved to AC Milan, where he continued to show his qualities as a tough and disciplined midfielder. At Milan, Muntari helped the club challenge for both domestic and European honors, though the club was in the midst of a rebuilding phase during his time there. Despite Milan's challenges, Muntari's leadership and experience proved invaluable, and he was a regular starter in the midfield during his tenure. Muntari also had a brief spell at Al Ittihad in Saudi Arabia before moving to Sampdoria in 2016, where he continued to play at a competitive level in Serie A. His time at Sampdoria was marked by consistent performances, and he was still regarded as one of the most experienced and technically gifted midfielders in Italy, even in the later stages of his career. International career with Ghana. Muntari's international career with the Ghana national team, also known as the Black Stars, is one of the defining aspects of his footballing journey. He earned his first cap for Ghana in 2002 at the age of 18, and from then on, he was a regular feature in the national team's midfield. Over the course of his international career, Muntari earned over 80 caps for Ghana, becoming one of the country's most influential footballers. Muntari played in several major international tournaments for Ghana, including the Africa Cup of Nations, AFCON, and the FIFA World Cup. One of his most memorable performances came during the 2010 FIFA World Cup in South Africa, where Ghana made a historic run to the quarter-finals. Muntari's performances during the tournament were crucial, as he scored a stunning long-range goal in Ghana's 2-1 victory over the United States in the round of 16. His contributions in the midfield and his powerful shots from distance helped propel Ghana into the World Cup's final 8, marking their best-ever finish at the tournament. Muntari also played a crucial role in the 2008 Africa Cup of Nations, where Ghana finished as runners-up, losing to Egypt in the final. His physicality, leadership and ability to dictate play in the center of the park were key to Ghana's success in the tournament. Throughout his international career, Muntari's leadership on and off the pitch earned him the respect of his teammates and fans alike. Muntari continued to represent Ghana at various international competitions, including the 2014 FIFA World Cup, where he helped the Black Stars secure a place in the tournament. Though Ghana's campaign in Brazil ended in disappointment, Muntari's efforts were widely praised, and he remained one of the most respected players in the Ghana national team. Muntari retired from international football in 2014, having made an indelible mark on Ghanaian football and leaving behind a legacy as one of the country's greatest footballing talents.